Bam, we're live.
Perfect
Fueled
timing.
up. SMTP. We have no news for you. We just came so you could stare at us. Hi. I'm so Amatosian. Hi. Oh shit, there's too many Taylor selves. Will you kick out one of the Taylor selves?
Two of them.
There's two Taylors. You have to log off on one of them. Oh, and then one Rich Froning and one Angelo. Holy shit, did you guys I heard you guys got arrested. Did you guys get arrested?
Arrested?
Yeah, are you in a holding cell? The rumors are Morning Chaga reported you guys got arrested.
Yeah,
for shorting laps on the race. For shorting laps. You guys only did 4 and you guys got arrested.
We were definitely shorting laps. That's why they kicked us out, and now we're incarcerated.
Oh, where are you two gentlemen?
We're sitting at North Park warm-up area.
Could you
Being held up.
It's super choppy, so we couldn't see that. Could you hold it just like slow, so like just hold it steady, and we could see like what's in front of you, what your view is?
Like a robot. I think we have really bad connection, but here, I'll give you what I got.
Angie and Dick Vandersloot. Rich, so how long are you guys going to be there? It's what time is it there right now? It's 2:41. We tried.
Wow.
Sorry guys.
That was nice.
This is this is some of the intel I have, that the first team heat did go and the second team heat got lined up and they did not go. And that was the team that Reykjavik with Miss Annie and Mr. Khan, Tola, Lauren Fisher. And then, of course, the great Mayhem Empire team with Rich Froning, Taylor, Andrea Nisler, and Samuel. And it looks like they were told that they will be going in 18 minutes. And maybe Matt Suzak or someone can log in who's there and tell us if they can confirm that. And I also heard that okay, here we go. Brandon Waddle teams to resume at 3 p.m. I also heard that event 2A and 2B have been pushed to tomorrow, and that there will be no rest day at the 2022 CrossFit Games for the individual athletes. Any thoughts on that, Taylor, Caleb? Have you guys heard the same?
According to Caleb's picture.
Okay, and Caleb, you saw that on Instagram, Caleb?
Yeah, I did. I'm pulling it up now.
Okay, and someone and whose account is that?
Ant Haynes. He's an athlete out of China.
Is he team this year? Because he's not individual.
No, I think he's just. Well, I think it maybe is team. I can't remember.
Where did he get that at? What board is that?
Maybe it's something in the athlete area or something.
That doesn't look like it's in the athlete area.
It looks like we're kind of where Rich was.
Okay, with this. Okay,
that seems like it'd be behind the scenes.
It's also, I wonder if that's in a sneak pic of that's in the war room somewhere that should not have been shared.
That's what I was thinking. That looks like it's something from behind the scenes, but what do I know?
Yeah, that makes me a little unsettled, but it validates it. But it validates it. Seems like the kind of thing that could get me kicked out of the games. Good thing I'm at home. Last I heard from, let's see, maybe I can send, oh shit, my mouse stopped working. How the fuck did my mouse stop working yet? Let me see if I can get a text over to Con Porter. I think he is in the same holding room that Rich Froning is. And also, Caleb, can you shoot Souza a text and see if we can get him on the air? Does that change anything significantly, Taylor, if they move the workout to tomorrow?
I think that's a better move than trying to do it strict press in the rain for sure.
Okay, and that would be the choice. And what about and then to cut out the shuttle run altogether?
Yeah, I think moving it to Thursday is for sure the best decision.
It's also on Tim Paulson's story. Okay, thank you, Victor. Cisnero. It's It's also on Tim Paulson's story. Look at that. You're giving us great intel, but I only see it once you give us $1.99 because your shit turns blue. I'm sorry. I feel horrible for that, actually. Second time with mouse not working. Someone by Sevan new mouse. It is a new mouse. That's the thing. I don't get it. I don't get it. But good thing I have a plugged-in one. I'm going to see if Mr. Porter wants to come on. Oh, my wife just told me we went over 17,000 subscribers. That's cool. Thank you. That's smart.
I think we have.
Remember,
we have
after the
more
games,
than,
if you're fed up
Hiller.
with it. Say that again, Caleb.
I think we have more than Hiller now.
Do we?
I think so.
We have one scored event that from the men and women today in the individual competition to crown the fittest person on the planet. We still don't have a leaderboard. Caleb will pull it up and show us in just a second, but we still don't have a leaderboard that is functioning due to the fact that some of the athletes came in early and the chips weren't prepared for that. So the shit's reporting inaccurately. That being said, the second workout was then pushed to tomorrow, which was supposed to be a rest day, and that's workout 2A and 2B. And so that's 3 scored events, 100 for the bike to work, and then 2A and 2B were also going to be 100 and 100. Those have been pushed to tomorrow. What we do believe we have remaining is there will be an announcement very shortly that gives us 2 more workouts that are supposed to happen this evening. So there will be a total of 500 points that were supposed to be allocated today. It will end up only being 300 points and 200 tomorrow. And Taylor gives a really good observation. He thinks it's better that they postpone the workout and do it accurately as opposed to changing it so they could get it done today. What's up, Tyler? How are you? Tyler, are you hearing that the CrossFit Games are about to resume in 13 minutes? We're hearing at 3 o'clock the teams will take the floor. It'll be Rich Froning versus Reykjavik in their first event to the 2022 CrossFit Games. Is that what you hear,
Second heat
Tyler?
of the team starts at 3. From what?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
And when you look out that window,
they're going to get rid of 2A and 2B today, push it to Thursday, and that's the rumor. Anyway.
And when you look out the window, does it look like they can start the event in 13 minutes, 12 minutes? Or is it still raining? No. So you think that they'll probably get pushed again?
3 o'clock's in an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay. 3 o'clock's in 12 minutes.
I think they're pushing to 3 p.m. Central, not Eastern.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
thank you for
3 p.m.
doing.
Central.
Okay. Thank you for doing the math. I'm multitasking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's not your fault. It's my fault. And I'm getting another notification from one of the coaches of one of the athletes, and he said it is confirmed that 2A and 2B have been pushed to tomorrow. Okay, so there's nothing going on. Is there anyone else going on before the second heat of these teams, or is that it's off until then?
It's off until then.
Let me see. Sorry, I'm looking at all of this information as it's coming in. A Masters athlete reached out to me and told me last year that the similar thing happened at the CrossFit Games where some Masters cut a run short and it was put on the athletes, and that they are briefed that they're responsible for the number of laps that they did. It does seem like it's the best way to do it. But there is that one component. What happens if a judge tells you otherwise? And it'd be cool to, maybe not bug Adrian about that this week, but afterwards, next week, we get a post-games interview with him to find out. Right.
From what
I imagine.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Have you heard
From what
anything
I've
new, Tyler?
accumulated- Yeah, from what I've accumulated, there were no judges monitoring the roundabout situation. So every lap, there were no judges for that. This is all conjecture, but this is what I've heard from several people at this point. So it was on the athletes. It was an honor system thing, which is terrible.
Yeah, You can't do that because then maybe someone did cut. So there's probably there. I'm guessing if I was a betting man, I would guess that someone only did 4 laps and doesn't know it.
Well, I also thought it looked like there was someone directing Spencer and Lazar into the field of play. But
That's what the claim is also.
It looked like that, but there were for sure over 5 men who did not do 5 laps in that second loop. Probably closer to 10.
This is like the same issue we have in the open when we use like the honor system. Like, okay, I'm only going to film a couple of my workouts. I'm going to post them, and if they ask, or I'm not going to post them, and if they ask for them, I'll send them in. And people just skirt through and get through quarterfinals. Same thing, online qualifiers, and you can't trust athletes.
Yeah, you can't trust athletes. It's tough because at this level, you want to say you guys are the top 40 men and women in the world. You are professionals. But at the same
just so
time,
you know,
sorry,
that we
let me
don't
shut
know
my
that
dog
for
up.
we don't know that for certain. When we say the honor system, that's us being that's our choice of words. I don't think the CrossFit Games gave out a report being like, okay, guys, this is on the honor system.
Absolutely. And like maybe there was like you said, there's definitely somebody out there directing them. Maybe there was more to it than I know. But the talk around town right here at at Campus Madison is that there was no one out there.
Do you remember what? Do you remember what happened in Dubai? In Dubai, the whole field of women went the wrong way.
Yeah.
You remember that? And they cut the race short by they cut the most grueling part of the race out at the top of the ski slope. And so it was supposed to be like a 2-mile run, let's say, and they only ran a mile. Or supposed to be 800, they only ran 400, and they didn't run the difficult part at the top. But I guess there it didn't matter because then it was just a distinction between the men and the women. It was a different competition for them. But in that one, no one was penalized, right? Everyone just did the same thing. I wonder how they would have handled that if everyone would have come in 4 laps. Why didn't that happen? Why didn't everyone just follow in Spencer and Lazar?
That's what
I guess
I'm
people were
but
counting.
They wouldn't have been in first. So you would have had guys out in front of them, and then continuing to go, and then say you're behind them, but you watch someone else who was in front of them continue to go. You're like, I don't know, but I'm definitely going to do whatever Justin's doing. Right? I'm not going to go with Spencer and Lazar. No offense, Spencer and Lazar.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, if they got directed in, no offense. If they didn't get directed in, offense.
Yeah. And but at the end of the day, it still comes down on them.
It is. You have to count, and James Townsend put it nicely a little earlier. They did 5 laps the first round, and the second round, you just don't figure it out. It's fucked up.
Con Porter. Oh, this is going to be tough, huh?
No, connection's tough.
We're in.
So you're just in a holding powder for another 67 minutes.
Yeah, man, we're here. The whole crew's kicking about.
It's like a Faraday cage in there.
I think they just updated us and said that we might be walking from here at 3.
Okay. What's it smell like in there? Are the conditions pretty stinky and sweaty? Can't hear us.
You guys are breaking up how this Wi-Fi is in here.
We've overextended the Wi-Fi. It's because every Tom, Dick, and Harry is on their phone instead of watching Con ride his bike with his shirt off. He heard that part. He smiled. You'll still get to ride my bicycle.
You'll still get to watch me ride my bicycle.
Awesome. What's the mood there of the Reykjavik team?
It's good. Shit. I was walking around before kind of suggesting to a few teams that maybe we do a team talent show while we wait, and everyone maybe nominate 1 to 2 members, sing, dance, put on a little show. But it's kind of mixed reviews, mixed receiving of that. But yeah, look, I think everyone just kind of wants to get out and do that. The first event, and then you walk out there all fired up, and now we're just sitting around.
Will any of your events be cut today? Or how many events were you guys supposed to do today? Impossible.
I can't hear shit.
Hey, Con, I'm going to bug you tonight. There's just too many people. Okay. We'll bug you tonight, brother. Thank you. Thank you for trying.
We could do a live. Like if you could divert them to me. Like my signal's pretty decent here. I could just set them up and they could sit here, or I could go to them. But anyway,
I think that yeah, I don't want to. He said, "Bro, I
Yeah, I
couldn't
don't
hear a
know.
word." Yeah, he's probably pretty happy with his team and chilling there. And it was kind of, I knew it was going to end up that way because he's sitting 20 feet away from Rich, probably, right? So I'm like, okay, it didn't work with Rich. Let's try Con. Maybe Con has a better phone.
just as long as Rich is in frame.
Right. Yeah, right. Can you go sit with Rich now, Con? Your phone's work. Just pass your phone over to Rich. How many events do we know? How many events the teams were supposed to do today? Are they going to have it? Were they competing tomorrow anyway, or have they been brought? Have they lost their rest day also?
I'm not sure. I'm barely aware of what the teams are doing.
I'm looking at it right now.
Con said, long story short, lots of fit people laying around eating oats and pre-workout.
Teams were not supposed to compete tomorrow, so if they do have an event pushed to tomorrow, then they will also be missing a rest day.
Okay. Oh, beautiful. Okay.
But I don't think that they do have an event pushed till tomorrow, or are they just postponed right now?
They're just postponed until
Okay.
3 p.m. their time, and then
Potentially.
we'll see what they can do for the rest of it because they didn't even finish the first event for both heats.
Got it.
Hey, it's going to get pushed to tomorrow because look at that. Their second event theoretically is supposed to start in 34 minutes, and they haven't even finished their first event yet, right?
Yeah, that's probably looks like what's going to happen.
And have they told us what the team's second event is in that 2:30 to 3:30 spot?
I don't know it.
I don't know it either.
Biker Bob.
I'm being terrible.
Yeah, I don't think that they announced that one.
We've
Yeah,
completely neglected the teams. Okay, let's go over to the women's leaderboard. I'm gonna guess they're gonna fix the women's leaderboard first because there's fewer errors over there. It was only Danielle Brandon that we know about. Has anyone heard of anyone else who may have shorted?
Just Danielle, and Halpin said that Chad Schroeder mentioned they had fixed the scoring table, but I didn't see it populated on the website.
Okay.
And it doesn't look like it's populated yet.
So let's see where she'll place. Let's say they do give her a 5-minute penalty. Let's see where she would go. Scroll down to where you see.
Close to last. It'd be 44 minutes.
Yeah, let's see what we get. Where we get her. So that would be
35th, 34th.
okay. All right, that's not good for her.
Nope.
Let's see if we can get Matt Souza in here. Souza, what's up, buddy? Oh, you're out in front of the venue.
They let it.
Dude, I broke free. I literally had to sneak out a side door and around through a fence to get out of that building. And then when
What
I got
building
to the
were
other
you
side of
in?
the
What
Paper
building
Shake
were you
Coffee,
in?
So they
Okay,
have a
so
big building that's a workout area
Sevan,
for
how we doing?
spectators.
Why aren't you here?
Hold on 1 second, Susan. Mr. O'Keefe, look at you. Look at you, O'Keefe. Sorry, Susan. Hang tight. We're gonna get with you in 1 second. Boy, you're never gonna forget 2022 at the CrossFit Games.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Are you?
I don't know. We'll see.
How's it going? O'Keefe, weren't you out there counting laps for your athletes?
I wasn't. It was hard. I mean, it was hard to do anything but watch from afar. So
Yeah.
there were. I mean, I saw that some spectators were along the backside of that route, but
Yeah.
I was standing with Matt up in the stands, so we were just kind of observing. I'm sure it was like it's funny. We were just talking about how hard it would be as an athlete to count because we're even at times like, what lap is she on? Like, it's not that. I mean, I'm sure in the moment it's hard.
what would you assess a penalty if you were running the event for someone who skipped a lap?
That's a tough one. I mean, I think even a average lap would be a decent penalty, honestly. Just because I think you can make a fair assumption that people are going to have I would assume that your last lap's going to be aggressive. So it's probably, it's a tough one. I don't know. Like, I have no idea what happened if like people were waved in and like kind of how all that stuff went in, but it's tough.
Were you at the athlete briefing, O'Keefe? Were you at the athlete briefing?
No.
So this is what we were told. We were
No.
told that the athletes were told that they're in charge of counting. We were also told that 2 of the athletes were waved in. We also saw video footage of Lazar Jukic try to go back onto the course and told no, come back onto the course.
Mhm.
And so that's kind of where we're sitting. But here's the part we're really curious about. Does anyone know? Like were they chipped? Did the chip count laps? Is there a camera where someone's like counting how many times did Danielle pass here? Like how many? Like maybe there's a bunch of athletes in the middle who only did 4 and they don't even know it.
My thing would be if you were told and briefed that way that you were supposed to count, then you've got to figure a way out to count like that. To me, it seems at that point, it's hard. It's I've been on their side of it. And I respect the predicament that they're in with this. It's hard, and you've got to take all the information you have and make a fair assessment of it. And if that's the way it was briefed, I think you would be on the coaching side very aware of that and make sure that people were counted, and find ways to do that, whether that's through putting something on their, hand to try to figure out how to count, elastic band. Like, there's a lot of ways you can go about it. But anyway, I mean, at this point, if that's the way it was briefed, then at that point they knew going in that they needed to count. That's fair that they're assessed a penalty.
Awesome. I think I agree with you there 100%. Hey, you must be stoked about Mal O'Brien. She did great.
She did. She's so awesome. Yeah, that was really executed well. Great start, honestly. She looks great. Couldn't have asked for a better start for her. Honestly, she did really well. I think they all kind of were surprised at how hard the bike got, or how they felt they came in for the chest to bar. You knew it was going to be hard, but it's. I think they were all a little surprised on how they felt when they came in for those chest to bars.
Tia, absolute savage.
She is, isn't she? She is. She's she's incredible. She is.
Pull-ups looked effortless.
I thought that was amazing to watch her, watch Mal. Some of those girls come in and just blast 40 or 50 on the first set. It's like, what? Like, that is bananas, honestly. They look, yeah. I mean, Tia smashed that part of it. Just executed perfectly.
I think they've started announcing what changes are happening on the YouTube station, and it looks like, here we go. Heat 2 of Team Event 1, Biker Bob, will take the field around 3 p.m. So that's in 57 minutes. Individual Event 2, that's the one that has been postponed, and Team Events 2 and 3 will now take place tomorrow following the opening ceremony. So tomorrow is no longer a rest day. Tomorrow is now a competition day. Today's Coliseum events, individual events 3 and 4 will take place as planned. This isn't a big deal to the athletes, is it, O'Keefe? Like, they're fucking unknown, unknowable, rest day, not rest day. They'll just get at it tomorrow, don't you think?
Absolutely. 100% you invest in chaos when you're in an event anyway, and especially an outdoor event. And these guys are handling it great, honestly. Like, I think that as for spectators that are watching or people that are here, there's a lot of moving pieces that go into this. And it's hard to prepare for weather. I know, because I dealt with an outdoor event. You do the right thing. Like, you have to try to get as much as you possibly can in, and then assess if you adjust workouts, or if you have the time, you move them. Honestly, this is being handled really well.
Did that happen every year at Wadapalooza? Because I know last year the massive storm came in. Is that that's the way Florida is?
It is. That time of year you have a better chance than. There's like almost a guaranteed thunder shower every day starting in like March on. But we had been a little unlucky the last few years that I was there, that, there was always a weather event. But you know what? You just think of people's safety, and you make the best decision possible to, get as much of it as you can in. And communicate where you can, to get input from people either you trust or, in that case, it's easier to ask the athletes things because it's not as important, from a, season perspective to say like, hey, what do you guys think? These guys are doing a good job, honestly. I mean, they're making good decisions, and moving to tomorrow's best decision, honestly, rather than have them here super late or sitting around all day not knowing what's going on. That's a really good call.
I agree. We've heard so many solutions. I think this is my favorite one. They just had to put the odometers on the bicycles so the athletes can see the distance. Observable, repeatable, measurable. Yeah. The distance.
They just
that would have been awesome. Odometers.
They just announced individual event 3.
Okay.
On the Facebook.
O'Keefe, thanks for coming on, brother.
Hey, good to see you guys. Keep crushing it. I'll give it back to the boy over here.
Okay, have a good one. Thank you.
Yeah, you too. Thanks.
Individual event number 3, thank you, Caleb, has been announced. It's 3 rounds of races through pegboards, jump ropes, pistols, and handstand walks. I'll repeat it again. 3 rounds, pegboards, jump ropes, pistols, and handstand walks.
But Sevan, it says single leg squats, not pistols.
Right. Oh, shit. Isn't that interesting? In the description, they have pistols, and in the actual workout, they have single leg squats. Hey, so it says quarterfinal round, semifinal round, final round, meaning not all the athletes continue.
Look at the double unders in the last round.
Double under crossovers. So it goes single unders, unbroken double unders, double under crossovers.
What even is that?
I know what a crossover is.
Let's pull up a double under crossover. Search it on YouTube. So we've got 3 jump rope variations.
Here we go.
What did that mean? What did that mean? 3 out of 2 pegboards. What did that mean?
It's saying for the men, that's 3 reps. For the women, 2 reps.
Okay, thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here it is, debuting. Almost. The advanced jump rope tutorial, double unders, crossovers.
Wow. Why not just a triple under? Call me crazy.
Wow. Okay, let's go back to look at the workout. Very impressive. Do you think anyone's been preparing for that?
I don't think athletes are practicing that. No.
Have you ever practiced that?
I've never tried a double under crossover.
Have you ever tried a crossover period?
Yeah, I've done crossovers a lot.
Yeah.
Wrestling. When I used to wrestle, we used to just jump rope for like 45 minutes straight.
Okay, so the men will climb the pegboard 3 times. They'll do 75 unbroken single unders, 10 unbroken pistols with their left leg, 10 unbroken pistols with their right leg. Hey, does that mean they alternate, or you have to do them 10 in a row and then switch?
You do 10 on the left, and then you advance. I want to assume 10 on the right.
Okay, and then you handstand walk a course. I'm guessing at that point, they cut the field. Does that look correct to you? Because the way they have them named.
Yeah, you're gonna go 3. Yeah, so quarterfinal round, cut the field. Semifinal round, cut the field. Final round, scores.
1 minute, Jamal. So if there's 40 people who start, I think they'll cut 10 or 20 when you get to the semifinals. What I'm saying.
No, it'll be 3, 2, 1, go quarterfinal round, and then they cut down to 30, and then they cut down to 20, or they cut 20 after the first round.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Okay, great. Wow, and it doesn't say that. We're just guessing that the way they've titled them.
Mm-hmm.
So are each one of those 3 rounds?
No, it's each one of those.
Oh, that's why it says 3 rounds of races,
just
not 3
sprint.
rounds. Gotcha.
Yeah, just a straight sprint.
Okay, so then they'll do a cut, and then they'll go 2 pegboards ascents for the men, 50 unbroken double unders. Meaning if you fuck up the double under,
it has to be unbroken.
Oh, yeah,
start over again.
Unbroken. Yep.
Okay, 10 unbroken. Wow. Okay.
Also, it says strict pegboard ascents. So not like I guess you're not using your leg.
Oh wow! So it's the first set is 3 pegboard ascents, and then the semifinal and the final round are strict pegboard ascents. Wow!
So you have to like legs dangling pegboard ascents.
Can you pull up that double under crossover again? I just want to watch that a little more.
Okay, I'm going to
Yeah, let
talk
me
to
find a
Jamal
better
real quick.
quote.
Jamal, how can I help you, brother?
Yeah, so just wanted to let y'all know with the double under crossover, RX Marker, I believe they went to Ben Smith's gym and introduced it, and there's actual videos of I think it was Laura Horvath, Danny Spiegel, and Alex Smith doing it with possibly the regular jump rope. But there's that was something that was about a month or two ago. I don't know if y'all can pull up their Instagram and possibly see it there. But
Who
that
brought
was
it
my
to their
first time
gym? What
seeing
was
it.
the name of the company that brought it to their gym? Jamal?
RX Smart Gear, he said.
Arts Smart Gear.
Wow.
That was my first time seeing the double under crossover.
I'm going to look it up right here. RX Smart Gear cross over double under.
Oh, here. Well, that's
BX RX method comprehensive double under tutorial. That's from what year? 2020. That can't be it.
I don't like how that sounds. RX Smart Gear going to a gym and introducing the movement. I mean, there's no way they could have known that.
No, are they a sponsor for the games?
I think I remember seeing that, and it
Nope.
was like years ago. That didn't
Okay.
happen like this year. That happened a long time ago.
Okay.
At least I don't think it did.
Maybe if I type in Krypton next to it, Krypton. Was it CrossFit Krypton?
I believe so. They were doing, I think it was possibly like a promotion or something like that. But I remember it being this year, seeing, what's the guy? I think his name is Dave Newman.
Yep.
They
yep.
were there with Laura. It was Laura and Alex for sure, because they had somebody showing them the double under crossover. And I think it took Laura 2 attempts. The first one she messed up. The second one she ended up getting it.
Oh, it's on RX Smart Gear's Instagram.
Damn.
Here, I'm gonna send it to you, Caleb. I have it up right now.
Okay.
Wow.
Thanks for muting that. Kent Sykes, brother, I've already obligated myself to bathe one man today for his donation. I'm only bathing one man a month. I can probably schedule you in September. My goodness. Thank you so much, dude. It means the world to me. Thank you. For whatever it's worth, we sent Matt Souza there. I want to say something crazy. I could be wrong, but I want to say like the hotel room ended up being like $3,000, and the one way he doesn't even have a flight home yet, and that flight was $600. So I didn't tell any of you guys that before, but when you guys throw this money out, it's pretty fucking cool. It truly does help a lot. And we're gonna get Caleb a new computer here soon. So shit's like we're all pushing in the right direction. What the heck is a single under these days? Oh, she's doing it. Good find, Caleb. You scored. Jonna 7x88. Thank you.
Well, I might not be good for a lot of things, but we are called up on exclusive feedback.
Yeah, and hey, thank you, Jamal. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon. Hey, but and let me tell you, she makes it look easy, but she's a fucking world-class athlete. She's not just a CrossFitter. Like, just because she can do it doesn't mean like everyone's gonna be able to do it. Like, that girl knows how to move. That girl knows her body. That's interesting. I wonder if they use the ideal rope length is the same length. Oh, and that's a trippy rope.
It's like one of those rope with the beads on it.
Is it like from like you use like in the 3rd grade?
Yeah,
Like PE
that's
class.
what it looks like. Yeah.
Athletes can't count to 5. How are they going to remember all that stuff? Eric Weiss, can you bring up the workout again? I mean, I couldn't even read it. I was just skipping over shit.
There's
So
a lot
I
of
think Eric
little
has a point.
nuances. There are a lot of nuances to this that I had to read twice to learn.
Okay. So as Caleb pointed out, the first workout has 3 pegboard ascents. The second one has 2, but they're called strict. I guess what we're going to have to say is that means your feet are going to have to be kept.
I would assume the standard would be, unless they change the style of pegboard, I would assume the standard would be the bottoms of your feet can't touch the wall. So you have to climb up almost with your shoelaces against the board rather than your toes against the board.
Yeah.
And if the pad of your foot hits the wall, it's a no rep.
Tell me what an unbroken pistol is. 10 unbroken pistols. Who's to determine
you
that?
probably have to keep your left leg or your right leg off of the floor the entire time.
Okay. So you could stop, but you can't put your foot down.
That's what I would think.
Okay, yeah, and that's smart just for judging. And then let's go to the second round. Sorry, guys, I'm all over the place. It's because I can't read so good. It seems like. In the second round, after what we're guessing, there will be some cuts. The last movement is handstand walk course pirouette start. What is that?
Are they going to have to twirl in a circle and then start the
handstand walk?
Handstand
a
walk?
pirouette is turning around or turning on your hands. So the pirouette start seems like what Caleb is on something.
So you think that they'll be in like a box, like a 3 foot by 3 foot box, and you have to do a 360 in your hands and then take off?
That's how I imagine it.
Or a handstand walk and then pirouette and come back, but it says pirouette start.
Luis Lemos.
Oh, it's actually, this is interesting.
For $50, I can't bathe you, but you can watch me bathe, Kent. For $50, you can watch the man bathing, but you can't. You don't get one. Thank you, by the way. Crazy.
This is from
okay. Here we
July
go.
18,
Handstand pirouettes.
This is from CrossFit's YouTube channel.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm pretty sure I was there when they filmed this. Yes, and I also believe that Adrian Bosman may have been there. This is a gymnast, an Olympian. This is an Olympian. Oh, that's it. Oh, 90-degree pirouette. What was this guy's name? This guy was a savage. 180. Okay. Oh, that would make sense. You're facing the crowd. You go into a handstand.
You
do a pirouette and take off and run.
Again. Yeah.
Yep. That makes sense. I like that. That'll look pretty, especially if a bunch of people can do it in tandem. Okay. Back to the workout. Nice. Thank you, Caleb. So no, that wasn't David Durante. But good guess, Justin. That was an Olympian. I want to fucking remember his name. He lives in Southern California. Greg called him up and gave him just like, hey dude, here's a shitload of money. Come up and we just want to film you for a day. And he came up and I think it was me and Jay Vera. And I want to say Adrian Bosman was there and Greg was there. And Greg walked him through all of these gymnastics videos. And that was one of them. It's fantastic. Weren't we talking on the show Tug Speedman? That sounds like an Olympic event. Sponsored by YouPorn. The Tug Speedman event. Welcome.
Sponsored by YouPorn.
Derek Hill, thank you, brother.
Oh, sorry, I want to pull this up. This is a good question.
Jared, how couldn't low start be sitting, aka press to handstand?
In the final round, it says low start on the handstand walk, and I'm
okay.
not...
Give us 1 second, Mr. Howell. We were talking on the show, the programming show that weekly programming show that Jared Howell and Taylor do at the Sevan Podcast about how Adrian's roots. And one of the things we were saying also is that he's sounding a lot like Greg Glassman. And I think it's very clear that Adrian's been digging through the archive, right? Maybe not only digging through the archive physically, but digging through his thoughts in his brain. Like he's been here since 2006, 2007. He worked out at CrossFit San Francisco with Kelly Starrett back in the day. He's worked out at the original box in Santa Cruz. And Greg was always talking about handstands. That was like his thing. Derek Hill, thank you. Okay, back to J.R. Howell's question. Nearly 3,000 people here. Nearly 3,000 people here. Go like the stream, guys. Yeah, you should subscribe to it for the week. And then unsubscribe when you're done with our shit. Subscribe to it, and you got to hit that bell thing so that like you're notified every time we go live. Okay. Add to stream. Here we go. Final round. We are guessing now that there's only 10 people left. Is that right?
Yeah.
And it will be one strict pegboard ascent. Taylor was suggesting that means your shoelaces can't be touching the board.
Or the balls of your feet. So your feet would be flat. Your shoelaces would be on the board.
Sorry, the opposite of what I said.
Yeah, I think it would be really hard to cue the athletes to keep their feet off the board. I think it would just have to be the pads of your feet or the bottoms of your feet cannot touch the glass.
Oh, that would be crazy if just your feet couldn't touch the board. Then 25 double under crossovers. We showed you that video. We'll show it to you again. Then 10 unbroken single pistols, 10 on each leg. We're guessing all that means is you can't put your foot down once you've started. and then a handstand walk course, low start. Or maybe we have to Google that, low start handstand.
There's Caleb, can you pull up the announcement video? Can you find that? Or can we not play it on here?
Oh shit, here we go. Zach Wells, $5. There's a demo video with the event announcement on the live stream.
Exactly.
Okay.
I texted you
I'll
that.
just
Come on, man.
Sorry.
play through this.
So
Or here, I'll try. I'll find it real quick.
the low start is a press to handstand on parallel bars and the athlete's handstand walk across the bars. Wow.
So
That's in the comments, apparently. So
Okay,
we'll have to wait for the video to pull up.
So that's you're in the L sit.
You were in an L sit and you pressed a handstand, or you were in like a shot. I don't know. I'm not sure if low start is press to handstand on parallel bars. It just means that they might not have to be. Oh, here we go. Let's play it.
I don't know if we can play this.
We'll just move through it with like the mouse and don't actually play it.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go to round 3. Let's go to round 3. I feel good about everything. Let's go to round 3 and see this press to this handstand thing. Yeah, Bosman did do that.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
And that's why they brought Street Horner in, I heard. Wow. Okay. So that kind of settles that rumor, right? I heard they the rumor was that Street Horner was brought in because no one on the demo team could do that.
Oh, wow. There's going to be a lot of athletes that can't do it. Well, at the same time, it's only going to be 10 that get the opportunity to try, potentially.
Hey, you know who's going to crush that is Patty V.
I think the single unders and the jump rope are going to fuck up a lot more people than we're expecting.
The single unders?
Trying to rush through unbroken reps. It's a speed race.
They announced event 4 too.
They just announced event 4. Yeah, I think not only the single unders, the double unders and the double under crossovers, but people trying to rush through those unbroken are going to be some mistakes.
Event number 4. This will be for what would have been the points 400 through 500 today, but instead will be points 200 through 300. It's called Elizabeth Elevated.
That's cool. Can you scroll through this video too and see the parallel bars?
Let me read this real quick.
Sorry.
Out loud. So what's going on here is this is Elizabeth, but there's 2 extra rounds on it. Is that what I'm seeing?
9 and 9 added to the end.
So normally Elizabeth is 25, 15, 9 squat cleans.
Yep.
With 135 and ring dips. But instead it's 21, 15, 9, 9, 9 with squat clean and dips with parallel bar traverse.
So I would imagine it's a lot like the freestanding handstand push-up where you do a dip, walk forward, do a dip, walk forward, do a dip, walk forward.
Oh, you don't think it's you just stay on top?
No, what I mean is you do a dip to the top of the parallel bar, then you step forward with your hands, you traverse the parallel bar, then you do another dip, then you walk forward another foot on your hands. You do a dip. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, but do they have a video for this?
Yeah.
So you're right.
Yeah.
I do hear what you're saying. I just can't imagine that. You think that they have to push themselves up into a handstand after
No, they're not pushing themselves up into a handstand. At the top
just
of the
walking
dip.
like this.
Yeah, at the top of the dip. Exactly.
Okay.
Me and Jason just did Elizabeth not long ago.
But not extended Elizabeth.
No, not
Alex
extended
High.
Elizabeth. Yep, there you go.
Okay, so they're not going to they dip it at the red marks? Does she dip? Oh, no. So there's no dipping.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, there is.
Oh.
Oh, so every round they have to traverse back.
Okay. Alex, hi. How can I help you?
Sevan.
Yes.
Hey, this is further proof that Adrian's been digging into very old school CrossFit. I don't know if you remember, but it's probably a video you shot probably 10 years ago where it was a challenge. It was like do 20 dips on one side of the parallel bars, walk to the other side, and do 20 dips on the other side of the parallel bars. I feel like it was like Jason Khalifa.
Yes.
And somebody was doing that.
Yes, I remember Khalifa. Yes.
Here's the thing. I don't think Boz is having to dig into the history. I think it's just in his mind. I don't think he's having to go and search for this stuff.
Yeah,
I think
Alex.
he's had ideas. Well,
Yeah,
I'm not
Alex.
saying that to shit on Alex. I'm just saying I think
Alex Boz is trapped in fucking 1987. Look at his fucking hair.
Sevan was the one that said he was digging into history first about 5 minutes ago. So
Okay, good. My verbiage. Thank you. PED pec tears coming. Kylie Francis. So negative. Okay, thank you, Alex. Anything else you'd like to add?
nope, that was it. I just remember that video and I thought that was cool because that was like 10 years ago, and now we're seeing it. So
Yep, awesome. All right, dude. Thank you.
Later.
Hey, so do you think that they just get up there, traverse it, and then do their 9? Or
You have to go from end to end.
Okay.
So you start on one end, traverse across, and then you do your 9 dips, and then you do your squat cleans, and then you get on the one side, and then you traverse, do your 9 dips, and then do your squat clean, or vice versa. But every time you have to traverse.
Okay, you think they have a bar on either side?
I love that.
Yeah, I would imagine that's probably not too hard to set up.
Just so it looks nice. And so you do that with even on the set of 21, you're going to traverse across and do your 21.
I would imagine you probably start that way.
And if you fall in the middle or somewhere, you probably go back to the beginning.
Yep. If you're going to keep with the same like unbroken theme that they had in the last workout, I imagine that'll be the case.
I think they're going down the floor in each. Maybe we're saying the same thing, but there's going to be 5 parallel bars in each lane.
Oh, you think?
I do. I think 3, 2, 1, go. They traverse a parallel bar, or they do their cleans, and then they hop up on the parallel bar, traverse 21 dips. They get down, go to their next barbell, 15 cleans, advance forward, get on the next bar, traverse 15 dips. That would be the way to do it at the games, and I think that's what we'll see.
Can you line? Is there enough room to line up?
Yeah, they're not that long.
What is it, like a 5-foot section or something?
They're like 10 feet.
Okay.
And that floor is like easily 100 feet.
The parallel bars are like 10 feet long, you think? Or is it like
long? Maybe not 10 feet, maybe like 7 or 8.
Hey, if you were at the CrossFit Games and you don't own a set of those parallel bars, they're probably going to sell them used afterwards. You should get a pair. Those fuckers are expensive, and I'm not sure what the discount is going to be there, but you want those.
At least 10%.
How many? JR, there he goes, 10 feet. Yeah, that's what I thought. The parallel bars are 10 feet.
So, but even then, if the parallel bars are 10 feet, you need another 10 feet for
there'll be enough room
for the bar, and there's 5 sets. That's
Do you remember Amanda 45? They had like fucking 8 individual muscle up rigs with barbells in between. There's no way they don't have enough space for this.
Yeah.
Individuals event 2 now scheduled Thursday. Did you see a time on that, Sick Mick?
Oh, the cuts are to 20, then 5 will finish.
Oh shit.
Justin, give us a call. What do you mean the cuts?
Meaning start with 40, go to 20, go to 5.
Okay. Got it. Justin is a affiliate owner. Affiliate owner out of Utah. Okay, let's go. I feel like we're starting to get a handle of these workouts. Let's go back to workout number 3. Oh, what time does that happen today? I wonder if they're going to change that and call that workout number 2 now, or no?
No,
How are they going to do that?
Beyond
sorry. That was me.
There you go. You're good.
Okay, guys, if you're just checking in, so events number 3 and 4 have been announced. Number 3 is a doozy. It starts with 40 athletes, then goes to 20 athletes, and then goes to 5 athletes. So it's 3 rounds, and only 5 people will make it to the final round. It's basically the same thing every round, but with each of the movements gets a little tiny bit harder. The first time in the first round, it's pegboard ascents, single unders, pistols, and handstand walk. And then the next round, it's pegboard ascents, but they're strict, meaning the bottom of your feet can't touch the board is what we're guessing. And then it's 50 unbroken double unders. By the way, those single unders were also unbroken, but it was 75. Then we have the pistols again, unbroken. And then we have a handstand walk, but it must start with the pirouette. And what we are guessing that it's a 180-degree pirouette, meaning you get up on your hands, you turn 180 degrees, and then take off running. And then the final round where there are only 5 people left. Were you going to say something, Caleb?
I'll wait till the end.
Okay. And then the final round where there's only 5 people left. In the men's heat, I'm predicting Pat Vellner will be 1. In the women's heat, I'm predicting Danielle Brandon. In the final round, it will be 1 strict pegboard ascent. That's the one we told you where the bottom of your feet can't touch the board. Then 25 double under crossovers. That's the weird one. That's going to be tough. So the further you go, the more work you have to do. I don't like this in the middle of the day.
I disagree. I don't think it's enough work for you to have at this level. 3 pegboards, 75 single unders, and 20 total pistols. That's not taking any toll on an athlete at this level. So I just disagree. I think it's perfect. I think it's the perfect way to introduce these skills because you have a press to handstand in the final round with 5 people, so you don't have 40 people flailing around, fucking it up, ruining the image per se of the games. You've got potentially 5 athletes that could fuck it up, and at that level, the top 5 in that event, there'll be a few that finish for sure.
What do those handstand walk courses normally consist of? Is it just like the parallel bars and then a ramp and stairs, or
ramp, stair with the parallel bars sandwiched in between?
I'm sending you a link to a video that local Santa Cruz CrossFit legend sent me. Looks like a pretty OG video. Let me finish this. Thank you, Kat, for your idea. Let me see. So just so you know, in that final round where there's only 5 people, that handstand walk had something nasty in it. And I think if we would have seen it today, maybe no one would have been able to do it except for maybe 1 or 2. I think because they have a day's rest, and we'll get Taylor's opinion on that in a minute, we're going to see a lot of people be able to do it. And that is the handstand walk, but from a low start. And that's where you're sitting in the L sit on the pirouettes and you go to a handstand without letting your feet touch the ground. What do you think, Taylor? Now that they're going to have a day to practice this.
No, this is today.
Oh, I apologize. Okay.
This is today.
Scratch that thought then. All right. We're going to see a lot of people choke.
Well, a lot of people have practiced because we announced it over a week ago
in our programming show.
And then
you think that really set that off on Instagram after you and JR came up with that?
Are you kidding me? That show had thousands of views. Nobody had posted anything like that. And then every Tom, Dick, and Harry, as you would say, is posting a video of them L-sit pressing to handstand.
You're right. Do I use that term, Tom, Dick, and Harry?
You just did earlier.
Oh, every Tom, Dick, and Harry. I like that.
They were. And none of them fucking tagged us, too. Ungrateful.
Those sons of it. Not even Noah Olsen?
No, I messaged him.
How dare he?
Wow.
Crazy.
So we're kind of this show like shit.
The leaderboards are updated apparently too.
Okay, let's go over and look at that. Will you play that video of Lori Galassi really quick? I sent you in the private chat. Sorry, Caleb. Let's see. It looks like she is going to do the make sure the sound is turned off. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I fucking love this.
God, this feels like the old Santa Cruz gym. Oh my goodness.
I don't think they're going to have to go backwards, do you? I would much rather see them just do a traverse, dip, next bar, go forward, traverse, dip, next bar.
I think they are. I think this is just some sort of test that probably CrossFit Santa Cruz does. I think she's either the owner over there or of the original
gym. Yeah, the leaderboard looks like it's updated as well.
Where she used to be.
Someone... I don't know if they're behind. Let's see what the app says.
You know who that is right there too? Wow, that's the Martin son. That's Connor Martin. He's like one of the is the original CrossFit Kid Beast.
Caleb, pull up the app and see if there's another event.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for sending that over.
This is interesting. I think, and the thing to notice, and someone just pulled this up in the comments, is with 2A and 2B originally being planned to go before this event, you could imagine it would be quite a bit harder on their shoulders. And then to go into Elizabeth with all of the dipping and pressing, that's a good first day. And I'm a little bummed that they have to postpone those 2 workouts, but it's for
my question is shouldn't have been so the question shouldn't have been whether it was going to affect the handstand walking is tomorrow. Is it going to affect the jerks?
Well, will it affect the jerks tomorrow? I don't think the handstand walk event affects anything. I think if anything, Elizabeth is going to affect the jerks tomorrow. people's chests are going to be torn up.
Jordan Vance is saying the 999 is the traverse part.
So just 21:15.9 as written, and then you do 9 traverse 9 traverse 9 to finish.
With no squat cleans?
Yeah, I don't know. Can we pull that video back up?
There wasn't much anything past it. It was just them traversing the one time.
Got it.
And then going from there. But
I would imagine that. Oh wow, 4-minute penalty. Wow. Yep, dropped to 27th. Let's pull up the leaderboard and let's count all the gentlemen that missed laps.
This is crazy here, right? You're still in 5th place. I don't want to hate on Spencer. I love Spencer, but you're still in 5th place, but you didn't do all the work.
Yeah, that's tough.
Haley Adams, 1st place. Tia Toomey, 2nd place. Emma Lawson, 3rd place. Crazy impressive. Alexa Raptis, 4th place. Laura Horvat, 5th place. Mal O'Brien, 6th place. Cara Saunders finishes out in the top 10. And Brooke Wells. So all these ladies moved up a spot, because if you go all the way down to 27th, you will find the great Danielle Brandon. And so she was penalized how much?
4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Is this going to be her worst finish of the week, Taylor?
Depends on if she gets another penalty. If she can do all the workouts as written, I feel like this is probably her worst event.
But it wouldn't have been if she would have done all the laps. Do you know what I'm getting this vibe here from her? Sort of a Sarah Sigmund's daughter vibe. Someone with just crazy promise, but made a mental error.
Made of mental error?
No, not made of mental errors, but made a mental error. Like she made that was Sarah Sigmund's daughter's kind of like.
Are they one and the same?
That's part of her
made
legacy.
Of mental error or made of mental errors? She's made a lot. Who knows? I see where you're going with that. I could see that. I don't know her at all. I've never met her, so I have no idea.
Which one, Sarah or Danielle?
Either.
Okay. Mr. Halpin, hi.
Hey, you want to talk about this leaderboard change?
Sure, please.
So all the times that end in a 0-0, those are the times that were changed.
Let's pull that up.
Can you explain that to me? How does that happen?
Those are the times that they adjusted. It's easy to sort of tell who they adjusted because they all the times end in 0-0.
But why would they do that? That means they rounded.
Yeah. I'm agreeing with you. Yeah, I don't know why they would do that.
And do you know that?
On the women's side, it's really just Danielle, and then there's a time cap at the end. On the men, you can see. Yeah, you see Danielle 0-0.
Yeah, and there was another one that had a 0-2. Sung Young Choi.
Choi, scroll again. Danielle, I thought there was a third. Up.
No, there wasn't.
Yeah, the last one's a time cap. But on the men, there's a bunch.
Okay, yeah, let's check it out. Why you can't think of any logical reason, Michael, why they would do that? Why maybe they couldn't hand punch in the tenths and hundredths of a second?
Yeah, maybe. Like I saw it in some of the semifinals where they didn't have the same time coding. They would just enter the seconds. They wouldn't enter milliseconds.
So Spencer Panchik, Lazar Jukic.
So that's even how you can see.
Wait, hold on.
Like for Spencer, it's a 3 minute and 30 second hit to his original time.
And how can you tell that?
Because I have the old times.
Okay, then perfect. Then explain this to me. How did him and Lazar come in together? Oh, that's how fucking close it was. So Spencer came in 1st place, but after his penalty, they knocked him down to 5th place. But 6th place is only 1 second. And even though Lazar came in with him, those 2 seconds cost them 5 places.
Yeah. 20 seconds, but yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's a little bit further than 2 seconds behind him.
Yeah, that's weird though. Didn't they come in the stadium? Oh shit!
No, Spencer was on.
You know what happened? They were fucking side by side. Lazar may have even won, but he decided to course correct himself and run back out. So he's being punished now for trying to clean his shit up.
Yeah.
Wow. Are you
Keeps
following
going.
me on that, Michael?
Yep. So he tried to turn around to
Exactly.
get back out onto the course.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's the same thing that Hiller brought up a while ago with some of the, I think, quarterfinal or semifinals, where
Yeah.
it's like, is it better to just take the penalty
Yes.
and just run through
Yes.
100 muscle ups
Yes.
with bad form, or is it better to just actually try to do it
Only
right?
3 men? No fucking way. Scroll up.
Wow. Lazar got fucked.
It was
Or he fucked
Yeah.
himself. I mean, I can't. I don't want to blame any of the CrossFit Games staff. It's a fuck situation, but man, that sucks. Because hey, he might have beaten Spencer in a foot race. Lazar might be in 3rd right now or 4th right now. Let me see how close Spencer is to the guy, and how much is Spencer away from being top 4? How close is he to that?
10 seconds, 11 seconds.
So, yeah.
Okay,
Lazar's
so he didn't
original
have a
time
chance.
was-
Adler beat him easy. Okay.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, you
Lazar's
go, Michael.
original time was 34:19.66. 34:19.66. So now it's whatever that says there. I'm reading off the screen.
Wait. So he was given a different penalty than Spencer?
no that
I'm reading it right off the chart. 34:19.66 was Lazar's original time. And wasn't there a third guy you saw, Taylor?
Down pepper.
Oh, Dallin?
Oh shit, Dallin got it? Oh.
Dallins was Dallins is that's strange. Dallins is right on. He actually the original time was 0-0.
So it was just 2
So they
men, and
only-
the broadcast fucked up
Why?
Yeah,
because they didn't show any of the Gerard pass. I mean, you thought the race. You thought the race was this. You thought it was Koski, Medeiros, Vellner, and scroll to the top. Where the fuck did Adler come from? Where did Roman come from? Where did Ricky come from?
And where is Vellner? Where is Vellner?
No one saw. Yeah, no one fucking saw Gerard pass Koski on camera. Oh, he was 20th.
20th.
Well,
Vellner was 20th, I think, Caleb. Oh, yeah. It is crazy.
How the fuck did that happen?
And Yanikoski looks so comfortable.
What was strange to me is Koski kept looking over his shoulder, and at least on the broadcast, and it looked like he had this huge, clear lead over everyone. And I wonder at what point did Ricky pass him?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yes. Good job,
Okay.
Constance. Yes. When Spencer and Lazar cut the race by a lap, we missed fucking Ricky winning it. Holy
Dude,
shit.
everybody was calling him a cheater. They're like, oh, fucking Ricky's still cheating. They have 4 years, didn't
this
do
is so
anything.
good.
Caleb, can you go to the workouts on the game site and hit the drop down so we can read the descriptions?
Yeah. Let me get to that. Here's the Elizabeth.
So
Thank you,
So just to
Constance.
call
Way
it
to
out.
stick up for your boy.
if you remember that shuttle run one where everybody sort of screwed it up, they only fixed, not saying they did this, but they only fixed the athletes that were called out, and everybody could tell there's no way those athletes beat the best athletes in the world. Time. And so it's possible, not saying they did, but it's possible that everyone could see very directly Spencer didn't win, Danielle, and those are the times they looked at.
So they didn't adjust any other
Because
scores
otherwise
because
they
couldn't
would
confirm
still
it.
likely be sitting there.
Give me
unpacking every one of
Michael,
40
give me
people's
1
time.
second. Give me 1 second. I apologize. I want to see what's going on with Bill Grundler here. I'm sorry. This is a great conversation we're having. Give me 1 second. Let's see if we can hear what's going on here.
I finally have some internet. Say hi.
What's up?
What's up, dude? What's up, Bill?
Who are we talking to? I don't know who we're talking to. I think
You're live.
Are we on live?
You're on live right now.
God, that's like the fucking good-looking version of me. That's like my twin brother.
All right, well, I'm gonna go listen to hear what some
twin brother.
Hey, ask Bill if he's heard about any of the master stuff getting
Will Powell is the guy, but he's I think he's 4th or 6th, like that.
So Bill, have you heard anything? Are they going to move anything around as far as the masters or the age group stuff?
They
Because
just
of the
announced right on the.
Nothing's been announced for us yet. I know they moved some events for the teams tomorrow, but right now, as far as we know, we're still on schedule for everything.
Masters is cool.
Yeah.
And I don't think like they're able to kind of get it in between the other stuff. So that's, I mean, I guess it's good.
Bill is Sevan, but with a dick.
Did you guys hear that?
Can you give Bill the headset really quick? I just want to talk. I just want to say one thing to him.
Yeah.
You're right.
I don't know if you want to.
I don't know which is.
Bill.
Chevy, you there?
Yeah. Hey, I want to
Hi,
tell
dude.
you, I really resent you from when we were in the womb together, and I got the tube with estrogen, and you got the tube from mom with all the testosterone.
Hey, I can't help it. I got all the good genes. It's all right.
You're a fucking asshole, and I still hate you, and it's caused a lot of problems in our family that you've gotten all the testosterone.
It's all right. You can be the person with the more estrogen than me. That's okay.
Thank you.
So
Hey,
it's allowed nowadays. You know how it is.
You're yes. You are you're commentating what the age group
Age groups.
qualifiers?
Yeah, masters and the teens.
Has your schedule been moved around at all?
Masters, no. I think we just heard the individuals are going to be bumped around a little bit.
Okay.
So they're going to move some stuff over tomorrow, but that shouldn't affect what we got going on with the masters.
Who is this lady the 72-year-old lady who did the legless rope climb on Instagram?
Dikoff.
Yeah. What's her name?
Yoke Dikoff.
Dikoff. It's not how I say it, but I'll take your word on it.
I asked her, actually, I said her name on my little video that I did, and I'm like, please tell me your name is not Joke or Jokey. Like, it's got to be something cooler and more European than that.
Yeah, I was focused on her
back.
last name, but you and I are. That's why I got
Of course
the estrogen.
you are.
You got the
Of course you are.
testosterone. Hey, how can we watch her? Can the world watch her compete live? Like, how do we watch I want to see every event she does.
They're going to be broadcasting all the events, that all the master stuff, and she's a person. She's like right in the middle of the mix. So I think on certain events you're going to see her for sure.
They don't even have a division for her.
Yeah, they do. Awesome.
I mean,
the awesome division.
But you know what I mean. As the sport grows, eventually there'll be a 70+ division. She's in the 60. She's with the young ladies.
Right. So she's the outlier there.
Yeah.
And in a couple years, they're going to have the 25 to 29 division too. So
for the masters,
the only open division will be like 19 to 22. Other than that, everyone will be masters or teams.
Right.
Right.
And talking in the going back down to the little kids is the one to watch in the kids competition. Olivia Kerstetter, is she going to put on a fucking clinic?
Oh yeah, actually her, Lucy McGonigal, and then RJ Mester. Those three are going to be incredible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother, for your time. You're
brother.
awesome. Looking
For sure.
good. Yep.
Sure, for sure.
Cheers.
And back to your other people. Here we go. Bye, guys.
Yes. Thank you.
Appreciate you, bro.
I am Hop tossing mad cash our way today. Thank you. I think Gerard only caught Koski because his spot to park the bike was much closer than Koski's, so he was still catching up to Koski going into the stadium.
We gotta pull up these workouts. Lucy McGonigal, Professor McGonigal. Never heard of her.
Souza.
Yes.
Hey, brother. You're
Hey.
back in the game. Thank you.
Yeah,
the
thank
show
you
has
guys.
missed you.
Sorry about that. The internet, because of all the people focused in one spot, was just not jiving, as you guys probably saw me trying to get on several times.
What we're hearing is that the team event's going to start in 11 minutes, but when I look at your camera, I think probably not. It's too wet.
Yeah, well, they started to let people in. So as far as I know, that it is going to be on. They are going forward with it, but you are correct. It is very wet out here, very wet.
And has the rain stopped? Like when you look around, do you see any blue sky?
No blue sky whatsoever. And in fact, it's still drizzling here, for sure. Like it's still been kind of coming on and off the whole time. All the clouds above me are dark too, so I'm not sure if this weather is going to hold out.
As media, do you have access to a special thread like on Snapchat or whatever fucking media people use?
Yeah,
and
I think
where they tell you like shit like right away, like, hey, this is gonna start, this is not gonna start.
Yeah,
Slack, not Snapchat. Slack. I knew it was something.
It's on Discord there, and no, I haven't seen any no information that we're not just getting from the buzz around here more than that.
Okay. You might want to follow the morning chalk up. They get all their stuff first directly from Weinstein's ass to
Okay. Well, now that my internet
LaFranco's
seems to be
mouth.
functioning.
Okay.
Now that
Michael
the
Edwards,
internet's
well
functioning a
done,
little bit
Ricky,
better, I won't
and
do that. Okay.
shame. Final lap not shown. Yeah, Ricky is a beast. How did Jay Crouch do on that? That's not
20th.
What did he get?
Around 20th.
20th. Okay.
19th.
So, Souza, all these people entering with you, this is all media. Everyone we're seeing here, these are workers of the event. These are none of the fans.
No. This is Gen Pop now. This is the general population coming back into the event. It just started letting people back in, I'd say maybe about 5 or 10 minutes ago. People were trickling back into the event.
Okay, and so you're headed straight to
The field of
where you
competition
were-
right now.
where you
Yep.
were before, which is
Yep.
the same place where okay. And then we heard tomorrow won't be a day off for you or the athletes because
They moved that event, correct?
2A and 2B. And are they still calling it 2A and 2B?
As far as I know, yeah, that's what we've been told.
Okay. All right, fantastic. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank
you.
And we'll keep taking your stream. Okay, Mr. Halpin, where were we, brother? Halpin, Michael.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi.
Yeah. Hello.
So,
I mean,
go ahead.
Where I was going is that when the shuttle run quarterfinal workout happened, it was pointed out pretty easily that people in the thousands were beating the best athletes in the world at that workout. This time, the only athletes that are looked to be changed are the ones that everyone could just see plain as day didn't do the workout right. But that doesn't exactly mean, I mean, CrossFit could come out and say this, but that doesn't exactly mean that they actually went through all 40 men and women and validated that their scores are right and that they followed the course correctly. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's a great point. We need to know that. I mean, I'd like to even know. I mean, I'd like just it to be cleared that Janikowski and Ricky Garrard didn't do 6 laps. I mean, just like might as well. Like, hey, let's. And how do you think that they did it with a stationary camera, Michael? Do you think that they had a camera and they're like, okay, this guy passed, and they put a time code. This guy passed now, and 2 minutes later he passed again. And is that the only way they can verify?
Yeah, they'd have to go look at the camera that was on that sort of Y spot if it was stationary. I watched some of the video again, and it looked that way. They'd have to go watch that camera for the entire event and see, did they get pushed off to the side?
And do we know yet if the chips have geo-tracking in them and were able to track or had split times, that there was some way to check using the chips?
I didn't hear anything like that.
Okay.
I think the chip timers, from what I've heard of previous ones, they just do start and finish.
Could you imagine you're an athlete and you finish the workout and there's an athlete that's ahead of you that didn't finish the fucking workout? I'm just trying to picture that in my head. I would be fucking furious.
Well, imagine your twin brother.
I mean, no, I can't imagine. I can imagine thinking what you said, but I can't imagine it. I'd be pissed. Go ahead, Michael.
Imagine it's your twin brother that beat you on the workout by over a minute after he got a 3.5 minute penalty.
Oh shit. Saxon and Spencer.
Yeah, I'd be fucking livid.
Oh my god.
Michael, how many minutes was the penalty again? And was it the same for everyone?
3.5 minute penalty.
Yeah, 3.5. So
do we know how they
Spencer
came up with that?
No, I didn't get any of that from the folks I was talking to.
Golly,
It was
Hiller's
all
going to get his
similar
dick ripped off.
conjecture to what you guys were talking about.
Hiller looks like he's involved in a super spreader event.
A super spreader.
Definitely.
I think I just saw Hiller get monkeypox. I'm pretty sure that's how it spreads.
Yeah.
Is that Justin Ramirez or just another?
Wow. I love you guys. Thank you. That's dope. Look at these guys.
You don't.
Souza, where are these guys from?
Hey, where are you guys from?
I'm right outside of Memphis, Tennessee.
Chicago and Memphis, Tennessee.
God, kids are yoked now.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
look at him.
That kid's probably 12.
Yes.
He asked, what contraception do you use?
Condoms. Magnums.
He said his contraceptions are mom.
You hurt his feelings, Matt.
Oh, shit.
Hey, I'm just kidding. He didn't say that.
Oh, shit.
He's
gonna go
Hey,
home and he's gonna burn
hey,
that
Sousa,
shirt.
ask that kid what he does. Like, that's not a normal looking kid. Ask him what his sport is. Ask him what his sport is.
What do you do? How are you so young? What's your sport?
Bowling.
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 Bowling. Hey, oh, yeah.
Bullshit.
All right,
We'll
good
see you
kid.
one day, Spawn. I'll be on your podcast one day.
I love
right,
these
buddy.
kids. Fuck, these are healthy. God, it's like the hope for humanity. It's all good
It
people. It's all good people. Look at them.
Influencing a generation, baby.
Isn't that crazy? His goal is to be on your show one day.
Yeah,
He's
I
12 years
guess.
old and he thinks
I'll be
that's
too
what he
big
wants to
then.
do as
Then
well.
no one will be able to get on it. Then I'll be like
Probably too.
I'm 20 years. And when I'm 70, I'm gonna be a germaphobe. Hiller soaking it in. Let's hear what they're saying, Susan. I want to hear what people say to Hiller.
See you around.
TDC shirt. Guy wearing a TDC shirt. Huge mistake. Never introduce Hiller to your daughter or anyone. That's a huge mistake.
Huge mistake. Can Hiller hear us right now? Don't touch
No,
that girl,
I
Hiller.
don't think he can.
No.
Hiller, that's not. You're never gonna get monkeypox doing that, Hiller.
Damn. I wish he had us tuned in. That would be fucking hilarious.
Sorry to sneak in. Can I get a picture though?
This guy's like, so what kind of testosterone should I do, Andrew? Should I get on the test or the Winstrol or the?
He looks like a psychedelics guy.
That guy does it all.
Oh, listen, look at Peter's comment. I can't wait to see Hiller try to keep this level of engagement up through Sunday.
Oh, I bet you he already wants to run home.
He's fucking done. He's spent. Oh my God, this is the 30th person.
Should I close
I
it?
love that Susan's taking all these pictures.
Hey, Sousa,
Who's paying you, Matt?
Matt.
Yeah.
On see that guy that Hiller has his arm around right now. On a 1 to 10, what's Hiller think about? Is that guy juicing or not? Just looking at him.
Hey, we want to know. Oh, a secret comment.
Jeez
Secret
Louise. Oh my God.
secret
I heard my grandma, and then he whispered something in his ear. Okay, my goodness.
All right,
My goodness, we can't even get to Hiller anymore.
Holy fuck. Can we pull these workouts up so we can talk about some shit that
Yeah,
people
let's
don't care
talk about the workouts.
So we were looking at the parallel bars and what the standard was for traversing them. And it looks like each set is going to be in 3 unbroken sets. So 21 is going to be 7, traverse, 7, traverse, 7.
Oh.
Oh, so they are going to have to turn around or
Wow.
walk backwards.
Mm.
Wow.
Oh,
And
but each set will be done on its own parallel bar. So 3, 2, 1, go. You jump up on the parallel bar. You do 7 reps, traverse, 7 reps. No. You get up,
Yeah.
traverse, then complete 7. You traverse first.
yeah. Oh, sorry. Shit. I forgot Mike Halpin was online. Sorry, Mike. You think you traverse first before you do a
It says
set?
that. Yeah, it says
Oh,
that.
okay.
It says
So
the first round will be a traverse, then 7 dips.
Yeah.
A second traverse, then 7 dips. And a third traverse, then 7 dips.
hey, let's face it. This is gonna be harder for the women.
Yeah, but 95 is easier than 135 for women, comparatively for men.
I guess that's a lot of dips. That's a lot of dips for dudes.
Does it say they have to be strict?
Hey, you know who's gonna win
No.
this? Top
Who?
5. Top 5. Alex Gazan.
Why?
Because that bench press and ring dip. I think that there's a strong correlate.
Oh, what ring dip? She did a ring dip workout?
Sorry,
bench
just
press.
dips. Her bench is insane. Her bench is
She has
insane.
stupid bench.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the people who have a great bench will also have a good dip. That's for
She
sure.
got a 248.
Opera will do good at this.
Very, very important here.
Colton will do great.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good one for him.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But I don't think Colton does so well on the pegboard handstand walk.
Yeah, probably not.
I bet you he's a monster on the pegboard. I bet you he's a monster on the pegboard.
I don't know. The people with longer arms are gonna have so much of a faster cycle time on that. I can get up
What
and
about
down
on the strict ones
pegboard.
though?
Same thing. Arm length.
Hey,
You don't think
maybe I think the bigger
beneficial
dudes
for
the bigger dudes might take a break in between pegboard ascents.
No one's breaking. They're all going touch and go.
They are just
Every
get to
single
the
person.
ground and back up.
I don't even think they'll take the peg. No, they won't take the pegs out. They'll go below the line and go right back up.
Yeah, let their feet touch and get back up.
No touch. So it's just literally you go the pegs below the line and then right back up.
Wow.
At least
Okay.
in
Well,
round one. The
and
strict,
some people's feet might touch, but Colton's might not. I'm looking over at our thread. Is there anything I'm missing over here that's pumping into our thread?
No.
I just put graphics on the workouts on Insta if you want to use them. Okay, cool. Awesome. Can we check out our own Instagram? So they've tested it. They know it's doable. That's a lot of traversing on the
Does Hiller do birthday parties?
Oh, okay.
Fucking clown. That's fine.
So I'm getting a report here that it's the exact opposite of what we've been reporting. That the judges never told the athletes to finish. He told them to continue on the course. And I wonder if so. I've heard both. I've heard when they were at some section where it was called the Y, the athletes as they rode by asked the judges, "What lap is this?" And the judges said, "It's your responsibility." But now I'm hearing that the judges also told them to continue on the course, and they didn't.
Well, then how does that explain what happened to Lazar?
Yeah, it's a good question. That is a good question.
You should send Ricky a link and keep him off of NCU.
Send who a link? Ricky Garrard?
Yeah.
See if he comes on.
Text him.
Let's see if he comes on. I will. Oh, I can't. How come I can't? How do I? I don't know how I communicate with Ricky. Let me ask Souza. Souza,
Yes, sir.
how do I communicate with Ricky Garrard? Do we text with him or
Yeah, we texted him. We have a text thread with him.
is he on a droid?
I don't think so. No. I'd have to close this out and bring up my text real quick. You want me to check?
Sure. Yeah, if you could do that and find out and send him a link to see if he wants to come on, that'd be great.
The CrossFit game.
Or I could send it to Kotler. Maybe I'll send it to Kotler.
That'd be great too. The CrossFit Games has got to be the only sporting event on earth where probably 80% of the spectators look like they could be athletes that should be taking the floor.
Right.
How fucking crazy is that? You go to an NFL game and everybody there is fatter than fuck. None of them could play football. You go to the CrossFit games and half the athletes don't look anywhere near as fit as half the spectators.
They all played quarterback in high school.
Hey, and you know what? They don't just look it. There's someone in the audience who can't win every event, but who can finish every event in the top 40.
Oh, yeah.
In the top 30. Yeah, it's crazy. Team final heat is going on. Okay, that's good. I think we're good to go. I think we do we have a time that we know? Oh, right here. So individuals will start at 2:30 Central Time. No, sorry, 4:30 Central Time, which is 2:30 Pacific Standard Time.
Whoa, Rolf was taken for emergency surgery, according to a comment.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Do we know what happened, Joe? Oh, that sucks. She had a vaccine complication?
Emily Rolf is having emergency surgery. Wow.
Absolutely not funny.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Okay, so this is what I think we should do. I think we come back on at 6 p.m. Central Time, which is 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, after the individual event 3. We'll have an hour window in there. You guys like that?
Can you repeat that again?
Yeah, no problem. So the next individual event is at 4:30 Central Time.
Okay.
And it's over at 6 p.m. Central Time. I say we come on directly after that, 6:05.
Yeah, I'm good.
We chop it up for 40 minutes, 50 minutes, and then we come off the air, and then the final individual event will start at 7 p.m. Central Time and go to 9 p.m. and then we come on with a little goodnight love party.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Good to go.
Good night, love party.
Can we finish with this question?
Pardon me?
This guy's got a question that makes me want to gag.
Okay.
If you ran a marathon in the hottest state in the continental United States, but only had the choice of hot dog water or tuna water for the whole race,
hot dog water. Hot dog water.
Yeah.
Hot dog water.
Hot dog water is so like it's got that lukewarm salty.
How do I know I'm gay? Because I want hot dog water. How do I know Taylor straight tuna water? That's how you know gay. If anyone ever asks you, Tug Speedman, I'd come on over and let's drink some hot dog water. My goodness. Oh, what a way to end the show.
Just emergent. There's no details given to morning chalk up. Just emergency surgery. You got it. It's hard to imagine it's muscular or
She is
soft
a nurse
tissue.
too.
It's hard to imagine it's muscular or soft tissue if it's an emergency surgery.
Yeah, I imagine it's probably internal GI.
Tuna water has mercury. Tuna water has too much estrogen in it for me. I don't fuck with that shit. Tuna water.
I would just feel like tuna water as a flavor is colder.
Just open up like 12,000 cans and just fucking squeeze all the juice.
Probably a hot dog water, to be honest.
Less chunks.
And hey, he looks like he drinks hot dog water. He looks like he hangs out in that bar that serves hot dog water. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, we will see you shortly. We have 2 more shows today, at least. There's the chance always we could surprise you guys and come back. Thank you everyone for checking in. We will definitely be on at what looks like 6:05 Central Time or 4:05 Pacific Standard Time. Caleb, thanks for being here. Taylor Self, thank you for being here from the Self-Made Training Program. And Souza, let's check in with Souza if he has any farewell message. Mr. Souza. Hey, buddy. We're thinking about signing off. Did you something you might want to look into is we heard that Emily Rolfe is been rushed to emergency surgery. Have you heard what might have happened to her?
Oh, I have not heard anything yet, but now that everybody's back out here, I'm going to go jump behind this media pit line and ear hustle a little bit and see what information I could dig up for us next time we come on.
Oh, did you hear that? You said, and you're going to hustle a little bit, and she's a hustle athlete, Craig Ritchie athlete. So that was a good play on words.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Emily Rolfe is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that her oversized hustle made tee got caught in the bike gears, and that's what was the problem.
She flipped off the bike. Unacceptable. Okay, guys. Thanks, everyone, for checking in. We'll talk to you guys soon.